Good morning everyone. Those of you who subscribe and follow myself, Oti and Merlin, will know we walk Fingle Woods regularly, but it is massive and we don't tend to walk this side of it. So we are going to try today walking from Halls Cleave East, and you can see it's only a tiny part of the woods, but I'll see how it's going. I might not do the whole walk, but we're going to aim to do the tree trek walk, which is the yellow route. So starting from here, Halls Cleave East, let's go and see what it's all about, how well signed it is, whether it's a nice one to follow. As I say, I might not go the whole way, we'll see. I've done a little bit of walk from here when Merlin was still in the buggy. So that was quite a while ago. But yeah, let's go. Right, we're going to be looking for yellow way markers, but I think it all starts off the same way. And what a lovely day it is. It's really nice out here. What does that one say? Not to do with us. It's quite nice, I can hear the birds chattering. Which is lovely, as not all of them bother after morning chorus. As you can see, we've got that wonderful wintry blue, pale blue sky. Oh, it really is just nice. The forecast said it wasn't going to rain. I didn't believe it. But it's very still today, which is lovely. As you can see, the dogs are very pleased to get out. As we can see, it's a surface track most of the way. And it did say that on the information board. And we can also see some of the destruction caused by the last storm. You sort of forget about it, but the road coming up to here, it's a very steep road actually, was a lot of damage. It's all been moved to the side, but you could see just how much destruction was caused. Oh, isn't that a lovely view ahead? Different gradients of green. We've got that wonderful rock we've come across numerous times before in this area. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. It does also sound as though there's forestry work going on. So just keep an eye out for that. I can just glimpse one of the forestry Land Rovers and another vehicle down at the bottom there. So we'll just have to wait and see where this track leads. Actually, I've got quite a lot going on down there. Our first way marker, so it's obviously marked from another car park as well, but yellow straight on. Oti's having a good old nosy. We can see just how much work is being done. It takes a lot of work and a lot of effort to keep these woods in great condition. It is proper forestry work. They do sell the wood and use it themselves. It's just really nice to see. Good job. Now I've called the dogs back because I know there was a field mouse project, I think, or something along those lines going on down here with traps, but it was never very well signed and you suddenly sort of came across it. But I can't see that it's happening right now with all this forestry work going on, so we'll let the dogs go again. What a lovely spot, hey? We've just got the sun coming through as well. Okay, so that's fine. It's the route over that way that's closed off. So as long as we're not going that way, we should be just fine. Yellow route and red route, straight on. Excellent. Now I have walked some of this coming from another direction. Right, so yellow, left here. Oh, what a pretty little bridge. Isn't that lovely? Right, so we're now on to sort of obviously the mud track, but it's still in very good condition. My fitness isn't great, so I'm not going to be videoing too much going uphill. Looking back behind us, can't really tell from here, but we've climbed pretty rapidly. Looking ahead, we've got a plateau up there. I've got a nasty feeling the yellow carries on uphill. We'll go and find out. Okay, both tracks are still going right. And still uphill, as I anticipated. Catkins coming out. Lovely variety of trees through here. And blue sky, which is always good. So that's the track we were on down there. You can see just how steeply we've risen. We're nearly at the top of the tree line. Now it looks half dead through here, but it's amazing how quickly this will all spring back to life. If we get round the walk okay today, I think I'd quite like to do it again in a few months' time and see how different it looks. I must say, for all my walking around these woods, this is different, looks-wise, to anything I've seen elsewhere. It's pretty special. And so many heathers and various other plants on the left here on the rocks too. It's nice seeing the forestry track sort of laid out below us. Unfortunately we're going downhill, which as always means there'll be more uphill later on. That's alright, I'm not in a rush. And what we have got is the sound of running water the whole way, which those of you who follow us know I absolutely love. What a view! Wow! Isn't it spectacular? How stunning! The dogs have found a lovely muddy puddle ahead of us. So yeah, this route definitely isn't all surfaced, so just to bear in mind. I'm glad I've got my wellies on. Lots and lots of wildlife boxes up here, so just be aware and keep your dogs and children down on the track. I'm amazed to see actually so many awesome leaves still on the trees. It does look so lovely out here with all these different colours. We've just got the light up the top there, sitting on those trees. Right, we're coming up to a junction. What you might posted down this way. So what have we got? Red to the right. I'm imagining that will take us on the lower path and back to the car park. Yellow's for left. I've got to decide how much my knees want to take today. And whether I want more up and downhill. These are the gorgeous redwoods that were mentioned in the information about this area. Aren't they stunning? Let's go up to the top of them. I'll take a wide angle photo as well so you can really sort of see them in perspective to everything around them. I've just had a look at the map that I photographed before I came out. Always good tip, photograph maps if you can. The yellow route is a lot longer, and I think with my knees how they are at the moment, I'm going to stay sensible and we're going to do the red route. So we'll carry on that way. Look at those stunning trees. I know that this route ends in that long slog of an uphill back to the car park. At least I know how much we'll be needing to do. Now that track there is how I've got down to this route before. It comes from, I'm not sure if it's Sawmill or car park before that, but that would be another alternative. Could go back through there, but then that's quite a lot on the road, so I don't think we will. We'll carry on, follow our red signs, keeping the dogs out of the water because of the studies, and we'll carry on this way. We can see the sheer amount of trees that have come down being thinned out. Like I said, this is treated and worked as a proper forest, so all this wood will be used, more will be planted, and it keeps it lovely and safe and sort of sustainable through here. Whilst providing a wonderful area for wildlife and for us to come and enjoy and walk. I'm not sure if you can see, but looking up there you can see the track that we were on. So we've come down in height quite quickly again. Oh, it's just lovely. It smells amazing. That pine is just such a wonderful smell. There we go, ahead of us is a much clearer view of that track that we were on earlier. Well done, guys. Whatever you think you've seen, you haven't. Leave it, go on. Doesn't it look so sort of barren and sparse, that side? It's all wonderful to look at though. And brilliant to have so many varied areas. So this is the bit I was looking down on from above earlier. As she thought she'd seen something, she was right. It's a heron. Very unusual to see a heron in woodland. What it does mean, unfortunately, by the looks of things, is all their work to protect smaller birds in the streams does just mean the herons come and take their pick. and unfortunately they'll have all the chicks. These are some really quite sizable trees that have been brought down. They don't look it, do they, when you're sort of looking at them on the sides of the hill. Now I assume these go up to sawmill car parks to be processed. What lovely wood. Just looking across the other side. Oh, there's the heron again. Notice he's got a beady eye on it. Just looking across the other side there. That is where we took that sharp uphill path up onto that top track. Here. Right, brought the dogs back next to me because we're down to that path where the workers are working. And I suspect we're now just going back up the way we came down. But what a lovely walk. If my knees were in a better state and I were a bit fitter, I'd be staying out for longer. But I'd rather enjoy this walk today and another one tomorrow than do so much. I can't. Sounds as though it's lunch break down here. Very sensible idea. So yeah, as predicted, our red arrow is going to take us back off and back up the original track we came down. Wow, that sun is warm. Oti, here please. When it comes out. Yeah. Oh, that's bright. There we go. Back to where we first set off on change of route. And we're going to head, following our arrow again, back up that track towards the car park. That's it. Lunch break over. Now I know this is quite a long, hard slog uphill. So again, I won't video too much of this. Merlin's being a bit cheeky, trying to get Oath to play. Because now we're following the same track back. He knows he can waste some energy. They're a lot fitter than I am. Something you will need to be prepared for on this walk, I'm afraid, is hills. But the major advantage of that is we've got lovely quiet walks. You could see I took a walk a few days ago at the weekend and I was in quite a lot of pain and wanted a flat route, and it's just packed with people. So yeah, you might have to do some hills, but what you get back in return is pretty much all this to yourself. It's just so lovely to see some sunshine. How do the flies know? How do the mozzies know the moment the sun comes out? That's us near enough back up the beginning of the walk. And I've got to say, what a lovely walk. I might not have done the one I'd planned to do, but it was a really enjoyable route. Well marked, clear paths. So yeah, we did the red route, and I would highly recommend that. I'd imagine the yellow route's just as lovely. But I'm going to call it quits there for the day. Good job, guys. So I hope you enjoyed walking with us. There's another one for you to come and explore. So take care, everyone, and we'll see you all soon.